All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Daniel Jones, is he going to be active for the final game? Sounds like he could be. We're going to talk about why before we get into that. Head over to BetUS. Use that promo code YouTube150 for 150% bonus on your first deposit and an additional 125% bonus on your next two deposits up to $2,000. Play responsibly. Right now over at BetUS, they got the Lions favored by 2.5 points. It's in Detroit. Usually it's a 3-point swing. So they see this thing pretty damn close. So YouTube 150, BetUS.
Hell yes. Thank you, BetUS, for that generous offer and for sponsoring this video.
Danny Dimes, let's talk about it. Final week. He's just been hanging on that old practice squad.
Yeah. And it does. Kevin O'Connell said the Vikings would have talks this week about elevating him to the active roster so they can be eligible for that compensatory pick. And that's the reason why you do it now. So you get the eligibility. And I think there's two sides of this story. And the other one has to do with Sam Darnold coming back in 2025.
Yeah, I mean, so I think this is a gimme. I think it's 100% he's going to be active. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. There's no reason for him not to be active. The question will be, do they have Mullins activated too and not have like an additional, maybe Bo Richter isn't, maybe a cornerback isn't? Or do they just say, you know what, if Sam Darnold goes down, we're screwed anyway, so it doesn't matter?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I can't imagine he's only been here, 3-4 weeks. He's up to speed to be the backup. I would assume Nick Mullins Daniel Jones.
Josh Dobbs, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it. Like if Darnold goes down, but still, you'd like to think that if he goes down early, you'd hope you'd still fight till the end with Mullins, and hopefully your defense can bail you out there. But to me, the question that I want to ask you is like, I mean, is there, if Darnold comes back, which it seems like the rumblings are leaning that way at the Vikings land, is there a spot for Daniel Jones on this team in 2025?
No, I think if Darnold is back, there is no Daniel Jones. They take the comp pick. Daniel Jones is a nice little cushion there, where if Darnold is gone, it is a perfect case scenario for the Vikings and Daniel Jones. So to me, it's a win-win situation. He only comes back if Darnold is gone, which it's looking like he won't be.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So that, I mean, if he does come back, then it sounds like you get your compensatory pick. I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty late one. I don't know how that compensatory formula is so damn confusing.
Well, it's a big formula, and it's basically, I got the definition just so we could say it. Awarded when a team has lost more or better players in free agency than it acquires, and there is a lot of nerdy shit that happens on the back end that I'm not even going to try to do this. I don't even understand it. So yeah, it would help. It would definitely help getting a comp pick.
The word that scares me the whole thing was better players, because Daniel Jones wasn't very good with the Giants.
Well, it just comes down to the contract. Their next contract, that's what it really comes down to. So he can suck as much as he wants. It's a genius move by Kwesi bringing him here.
Yeah.
He knew Daniel Jones would want to come here because Jones, from his perspective, is like, hey, look, next year I could maybe be that backup, be the guy, get a little KOC, some of that beautiful sprinkle juice to be a very good quarterback.
Love me a cup of sprinkled juice. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for him. I don't know if Daniel Jones has been here enough to get that juice into his system to actually become a better quarterback moving forward. I think for him, the best thing would be to stay here another year, whether it's backup or what. But yeah, if Darnold's back, he's gone. Vikings get a pick. Genius move by Kwesi. Win-win, like you said. So I fully expect him to be activated this week as well.
He will be. It'll be fun to see old Daniel Jones actually suited up in a Vikings jersey. Will it be next year? We will see. But for now, it's just a chess move, and he's not going to play. He's not going to play.
Any idea? Like, I know that isn't there like a playoff? It's been so long since we've been in the playoffs. But no, isn't there like a playoff roster you have too? I mean, does that factor in the compensatory? Do you have to be on that to be eligible?
Nah,
for that?
I think he pretty much has to be active for like a game, and then you lose him to free agency. That's it.
Right.
That's it. And that's why they're doing it. So let us know down in the comments. Remember, head over to BetUS, use that promo code YouTube150. Put it all in the Vikings, baby.
Do it. And remember this, Greg Maggs faced 20,421 batters during his career, and only 310 a 3-0 count. 177 of those were intentional walks.
God, those Braves, great pitchers.